In Washington, fear and speculation about Russian military plans in space. On Wednesday, House Intelligence Committee Chair, Republican Mike Turner, made the unusual move to make it public that Congress has information concerning a serious national security threat.
This is a long kind of rivalry game that we're playing with Russia. It's exceedingly dangerous.
Lyle Goldstein, director of Asia engagement at the think tank Defense Priorities, has been tracking Russian nuclear weapon developments for decades. He says both Russia and the U.S. have long had the ability to destroy satellites, but it's possible Russia has plans to incorporate nuclear force.
This weapon seems to be possibly aimed at basically frying the electronics in different satellites. Russia would have a strong motive to create such a weapon.
In its invasion of Ukraine, Russia has sustained major losses. Goldstein says likely targets for Russia are Starlink satellites critical for Ukraine to navigate its drone attacks. Action like this by Russia would violate the Outer Space Treaty of 1967.
No party will place any nuclear or other weapons of mass destruction in outer space.
Some fear Russia, if desperate, would target U.S. military satellites. Former Defense Secretary and former CIA Director Leon Panetta.
We use satellites for intelligence purposes. We use satellites for GPS purposes. If Russia could blind our ability to be able to gather that kind of information, make no mistake about it, that would be an act of war because it would threaten our national security.
Then there's the question of how prepared the U.S. is to defend its assets in space.
We have means and methods to protect ourselves. You know, there are no guarantees here, but we've been aware of it. We are working the issue, let's put it that way.
The intelligence community says it has serious concerns about a broad declassification of this intelligence, and that starting with private engagements could be a much more effective approach. In Washington, I'm Atra El-Nashar.